Hello and welcome to the first ever MOC showcase on this channel. For those of you who aren't into Lego, MOC meaning my own creation is that I built this myself. If you are into Lego, you probably know what this is all about because you just have a really slim facade with ugly edges in here. In the modular line of series, there are angled buildings like this one where you could build your street around this. But on my old layout, I was facing an issue where I would need an inverted curve, like the other way around. And this is why, I built this one. There are plenty of buildings like this online. This is my iteration of it, and I would like to review it right now, starting on the outside and going from floor to floor to the highlight of the entire thing, which is the rooftop garden. One thing I had to keep in mind while building this is that you really only see this little part of the building plus the rooftop. So everything design-wise that is interesting has to be put on top of it or on interesting window and door designs. So yeah, let's start the review, starting with the exterior. Leading up to the building is a tiny bit of pathway, just ever so small because you don't really need all of it. It's just this little part of it that will be visible. Against these walls there will be other buildings which I will show at the end of the video. After that you have a couple of stairs to the main door, your letterbox, doorbell and a hand railing. I decided to go for 3 different window designs here because, as I said, design-wise you have to make the most out of the little space you have. Especially like this one right here, where it's just a bar and hundreds of clips just holding it together, making it look really interesting. You might recognize these parts up here. Those are minifigure legs, just taken off the torso and put on there sideways. Rather interesting build. I've seen that before. It doesn't really work out as well here, but I think it's fine for now. As I said, these walls will not be visible. There will be buildings against it. But I have a full backside to them, to this entire thing. These rounded windows here you may have seen on the what's it called, Downtown Diner set. The technique is amazing. I wanted to make something out of the backside here which will be visible. So a little bit of interesting windows, it can't hurt. You have your potted plants here on this window, your chimney that's a bit overgrown. I've decided to make it look like really old and not really well maintained. So there's a bunch of different holes and edges to it. And I think that's fine. A bit further around, there's the back entrance with another hand railing and another window, also with enough room for potted plants. There's a window up here, that's the staircase, the stairway. Don't really know what it's called. But that's the facade for now. Let's check in what the first floor has to offer, because as with each of the modular series, this thing can be taken apart easily. You can remove individual segments of it just by lifting them up like this to reveal the floors. And we will now take a look in the first floor. So for the first floor, I decided to go for a bit of a realistic setting where you have your empty flat, but there's a real estate agent showing the flat to an interesting young couple who, like what they are seeing. For you to also see it, there's your kitchen over here with a little sink, an oven and a fridge. To the right of it, there's a bathroom with a toilet and another sink. And if you flip the entire thing around, there's a urinal over here. Over here we also have a fireplace with some firewood left. For real cozy evenings. Here's your heating installation. If you're into Lego, you also recognize the colors. That's the Octane colors, which for you who are not aware, Octane is like the in-universe gas supplier, so I thought the colors were fitting here. You also have your stairway leading up to the second floor, which I will show you now. Next up we have a nice little apartment. Yeah, I know. There's one tile missing over here on the screen. I have no idea where it is, but I guess that got lost while we were moving. Anyway, let's show you what we got here. So we have a nice little carpet here. That's a table. There's a bookshelf over here and a nice little potted plant that goes all the way up. Curtains on both windows and shelving for trophies and a little flower. There's also a comfy little couch over here. It's black. I don't know how well you can see it in the video. And enough lamps to have it lit properly. We have a nice little kitchen over here. Well, not really little in comparison to what we have on the ground floor, with a huge sink, enough drawers. There's also a stove over here, and we have a fridge over here. We also have a bathroom that's fully furnished. There's your sink. Here's your washer with perfumes and whatnot on here. And there's a toilet. We also have a shower here with a door to it. Not really door, it's a glass window, I guess. And you have your towel rack over here next to that. Yeah, real comfy apartment. The tenant of that is up above on the rooftop garden, which we will take a look at now. So here's what I could call the star of the entire show, which is the rooftop garden. As I've explained, I had to make most out of the roof design, which is mostly going to be visible because it's going to be standing against two other buildings. You have your door here. The stairway leads to this one. You have some potted plants, vegetables and whatnot. Really interesting amount of wildlife I've put up here. You have this great little greenhouse. Unfortunately, I've built it in a way where you can't really detach the roof to have a look inside. But talking about the roof, there's this tree here, which I guess hasn't been taken care of for a while, so it completely grew out of it, leaving shattered glass here and there. I really like this tree. You also have a bird bath over here. There's a sunflower. Looking around, you also have two pumpkins here, a cauliflower, and a little bird box. Bird's nest, I guess. Bird box, something different. But yeah, I really like this this rooftop. It really makes the building shine, and it's definitely my favorite part of it. So if you didn't have a clue before, the entire purpose of the building is revealed here, where I've put two official modular buildings to the right and the left of it, and a curve in front of this. As you've seen on the opening with a brick bank, which is an official set, the curve would go the other way around. So this here is an inverted building. Lego wouldn't ever produce a set like this because design-wise you don't really get a lot out of it, and I guess there's just a very narrow application for this. As I've said on my old layout, I needed something like this. I don't really know if I would need this building in my next city or my next layout that I will be planning ahead over the next days. But yeah, I'm still happy with it. I still especially like the rooftop and the functionality of it because it is quite unique. But yeah, that's been my spotlight of this MOC. Let me know in the comments if you would like to see more videos like this. More of my MOCs will be coming up over the next couple of weeks. If you're new here, consider subscribing and leave a comment and do your thing. As always, have a nice day and see you in the next video. Bye.